Hi guys, this is the introduction session to Moray study and the key theme of attention. So, can you make sure you have this definition down? So the definition of attention is the process of directing and focusing certain psychological resources to enhance perception, performance and mental experience. As always, we need the key theme for the key theme questions. So make sure you have a copy of that written down either in the booklets or in your notes, please. So what is attention? So basically it's being aware of something. And we all have attention, okay, and we can use our five senses to get all the attention, but we only process stuff that we pay attention to. So it all kind of comes in. But if we pay attention, we have a chance of then doing something with that. And we all have different sources of attention and concentrations. I know sometimes I can literally go hours on doing one task if I'm enjoying it. When I was a student playing Football Manager, for example, I once woke up, well, didn't wake up, looked at the time, it was 7 o'clock in the morning, and I've been playing it for 12 hours straight. Very sad, but it can happen. If you want to know about when attention doesn't quite go to plan, click on this link about ADHD and you can look at all the symptoms and the causes and the treatments for it. Just a warning, we can't self-diagnose. Okay, we will all have some symptoms probably on this list and at certain times, and we will do more on mental health probably now in September, but we'll see, and we'll look a lot more at this stuff. But think about your own attention. How long can you revise or do work for? What do you think about the lesson length in time? About 6 or 7 years ago, we used to have 2 hour lessons in college. So you would have had two 2 hour lessons and one 1 hour lesson. Okay. Personally speaking, I think about an hour and 10 minutes would be perfect. An hour and 30 minutes can stretch. So if you're just doing one task for that period of time, I think it's too long. But that's just my view. Have your own thoughts, please. Next thing I want you to do is to look at this video of magic. If we were in class right now, I'll be putting loads of magic tricks up and seeing if you can spot how to do them, because most of magic is misdirection. Think Now You See Me, great Easter films to watch. Okay, more on Easter activities later on in the week. So have a look at that, and there's also a really good one as well on TED. So watch those two, please. You'll like them. So the actual background information of Moray. Okay, so there are some three key terms here. The first one is something called dichotic listening, and this is when you are presented with two different pieces of information going into different ears. So one going in this side, the other one going in this side. Okay, blows your mind. Okay, so that's what dichotic listening is. So when you've got two or more messages happening at the same time, and you only got to attend to one of them. And a way of doing this is something called shadowing, and this is when you would only try and pay attention to what's going on in one ear compared to the other ear. Okay, and this all first came about during Cherry's research about the cocktail party effects. So can you please research and define these terms and fill in the boxes on page 21. Also on that, think about what it'd be like if you changed your name. Would the cocktail party still happen? Interesting research, I think. Okay, right. This bit now. Right, so there's an app called iDicot, which is on iTunes only. So I know some of you do not have access to this, so don't worry. Also, this is quite a complicated app to use, and you do need headphones that aren't Bluetooth. So you need old-fashioned headphones with like wires and stuff. I know, crazy, eh? Okay, so download it if you can. Follow the instructions. Please check the level first for the sound, so be careful of your ears. Complete the first listen task. Take a look at the results and see if you were better at listening in certain ears, and then repeat with the concentration test. These are quite difficult, and it, even with me in class, this sometimes goes a bit crazy for 20 minutes. So have a go. Don't worry if you can't do it, but it's really interesting, and you'll gain a deeper understanding of what dichotic listening and shadowing is, which is really important for the Moray study. Okay. So they are the kind of the background information. So make sure you've got your definitions, and then can you just read the Moray study? Right, big writing here, guys. Please, I always ask you to write down questions you get confused on. Do this. I will be live with you, okay, during this session. Okay, this is complicated. This is normally the top two studies that students don't understand, and the reason for that is Murray's study was done in like the end of the 50s, and he just didn't write much stuff down. Okay, so the kind of to understand it is hard because it's not. I feel like what he wrote isn't complete. So don't feel overwhelmed here. Have a go. Okay, and in the next session we will sort it all out. Okay. Good. Any questions? I'll be on Teams as always. Keep going, guys.